Welcome to the Checkers or Wreckers 150. So, guys, want to take a look at our quick starting lineup. It's going to be Soccer, Lil, Zen, Fly, RV, Storm, Buddy, Void, Hot Wheels, Bandy, and Gatorade. Fly. Should be a very entertaining race today. Expect a lot from today's race. Should be fun, as we'll be right back whenever we're fully ready. Okay, we are ready for today's race. Should be a very fun race. Stages are 15, 15, 25. There'll be no pit stops, along with really no merging. I mean, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's get into it. As we are ready for the green flag. Ready for the green. Green flag in the air from Talladega, and we are underway. Like soccer's gonna lead in turn one. So everyone else is trying to scramble to get behind him and get into that draft. Onto the backstretch they go. Soccer in the lead, Lil second, Fly third. Fly gonna try to get the inside. There's a huge train up on the top side. Into turn three, it's gonna be Soccer going a bit below the yellow line. Lil forcing Fly. Void's gonna have to lift out of it and safely merge back onto the track. Soccer now pulling away because Fly and Lil battling for the second spot. Soccer right there. It's going to be Lil into second. Soccer has a 2/10 lead at the start of this race as everyone filing out between the field. They're actually seeing not a lot of bump drafting early on. And a Soccer out in front. 3 wide for a bit for second, and it's going to be Storm taking the spot away as they're just going to let the 9 car of Soccer pull away with this race as Storm and Fly really pushing almost 3 wide again. Contact with Fly and Lil for third. As for any driver watching this, if you merge, you must be all the way to the back of the field. You must go last as someone just got forced down pit road. They can merge. Merging is allowed as you said. You have to go all the way to the tail end of the field as Soccer continuing to stay out front. As the 18 is going to get his first warning of the day. As Soccer, though, still leading. But this should be a fun race. I expect a lot out of this. As Soccer out in front, Storm and Lil are about to get a huge run on Soccer. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Into 3. Soccer and Storm. Storm's going to get a run. Storm is closing in on Soccer for the lead. As the 9 and the 43 are racing hard right now. What is going to happen between these two cars as Soccer continuing to lead from the pole? He's led every lap so far today. Soccer and Storm. Battling for the lead. Can Storm get the draft? The problem about these cars is that you can't really bump draft. Bump drafting isn't really going to help out. It's a huge lag spike. As we're gonna have to start kicking any randoms. It is laggy here at Talladega. Storm now looking for the inside, cannot get there. Storm's trying to clear Lil while getting draft from Soccer. He's still not clear of Lil. As Lil finally clear, and Lil's gonna get behind him. As someone just almost killed everyone up the track. No clue what that person was doing. Pretty good racing though, as Soccer is pulling away with this lead after making some contact with Storm. As now Bandy putting himself into the equation from Talladega. As lag is horrible so far. Hopefully it gets better. As it looks like Rotor is going to park himself from this race due to a lag issue. South there'll be a driver change for that 5 car. Soccer still up front. It's everyone else waiting to get by. I definitely just did something wrong. As South and Soccer's name are too similar, as there's going to be a caution. Soccer will keep the lead. The caution comes out from Talladega. We'll be right back after this. Okay, now that we're back, I want to take a look at your quick point standings. Bandy locked himself into the win at Darlington, as everyone else is Flick, Zen, Buddy, Lil, Hot Wheels, Flash, Soccer, Storm, Beat, in that order. So let's see what happens today, as we are ready to go back green. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, green flag, back in the air. As there comes Storm going low, trying to get by Soccer. Bump drafting out. Really, on these restarts are the most important parts of the race, knowing it is going to be hard to pass for the lead here at Dega, especially with the draft reduced. I'm pretty sure it got reduced as lag is going to be horrible. That's probably going to be the only problem here today. Let's see what Soccer. I do hear the lead. Soccer's led every lap so far in this race. There's a lot of contacts being made through the pack. Fly almost around. Could have been a disaster there for Fly. Almost taking out that 23 car who really struggled earlier on as Fly's almost turned by the 20. Bad luck there. It's 4 wide. It's like Storm still trying to make a move. Trying to do there. Soccer and Storm drafting together. Storm just gonna have to find a run. Hopefully, maybe from Bandy there. Then our friends, good friends. Don't be surprised if they help out each other trying to get around this 9 cars. Storm might just do it himself. Storm says he doesn't want it. He doesn't want help. He doesn't need it. As Storm's gonna try to get around. Yes, here comes Storm. He's not clear yet. Soccer's gonna get a huge run. Storm lifts out of the gas. He's gonna need some help as someone just hit the hole hard. Think that was South. Yeah, it was South, and that 5 car got really loose. It looks like someone probably just disconnected. I think the 18 car is out of this. There's a dead car on the track. We're going to stay green. Coming to the white flag in the stage. White flag in the stage. Here comes Storm on the inside. As Soccer really trying. What is the 12 doing? Out of nowhere, the 12 will not get points as he's a lap down. There's no merging, especially when he's done that. So it is Storm and Soccer for the stage. Guys, what is Storm gonna do? He has to send Soccer. Do something. Here he comes the inside. Can't get there. Side by side. Can Storm get the inside of Soccer? Right there. Slowly crawling his way towards Soccer. He has him. Storm has Soccer. Right there. The line. Soccer forcing him back. Pushing. Side by side. It is going to be Storm taking stage 1. Unbelievable. Storm stage 1 winner from Talladega. We'll be right back after this. We are ready for the green flag back in the air. We're gonna have to kick some randoms. Actually, all the randoms left, and that is good. Storm actually won his first stage of the year, which I say that is insane because he finally won the stage after so long. And where this is the 14th race of the season, Storm in the playoffs without winning a stage. If you can't tell by the playoffs, Storm started with 3 playoff points from poles. 3 poles for Storm. No stage wins. We'll make it 4 after this race as he won the stage. There's a car disconnected. Hope everyone can avoid it. As it is all Storm so far today. There's a flip on the track. The 21 putting that car up, putting the 9 upside down. As caution's out. Storm wins race back. Sarver will get a warning. So everyone has to cross the line. As caution is out, we'll be right back really quick. Welcome back to the Wreckers or Checkers 150. We'll restart with 5 laps to go. Green flags in the air. As issues for Yeet again. A tough day for him. Storm in the lead though. Storm's led and Soccer's led. The only 2 leaders we've had today. So it's been pretty interesting for him. As we might, Yeet might need some help. And we'll just have someone who is backing up someone else change cars if Yeet cannot rejoin by the end of the stage. See what's going to happen there. They're 4 wide for that second spot. Very competitive so far. As we see if Storm can win the stage. What's going to happen? Can Storm win his second stage of the season? As Fly going very low. As we're going to see what's happening here. Storm and RV. Is there a flick going really low? Have to safely merge on the track or else will get a warning. He's going to hit someone, but that is clean enough. Of Soccer out Bandy up the track. A lot is going on the 18 around. A lot is happening. 2 cars on pit road. Zed and Fly. Soccer 1 of 3. Storm. RV battling for the lead. RV has outran Fly in both of the races so far. It's a disastrous playoff for Fly. See how he's tanking hard, especially after those first few races. As RV's gonna brake check Buddy. That is gonna help Storm try to pull away. I also think Storm started below the cut line. I'll show you points really quick. He's below the cut line by 6. He could probably get above the cut line if he continues what he's doing right now, and that is winning these stages. He could get in above Soccer and Fly. I mean, he'll only have to get above one of them as we'll go stage white. There's a lot what is happening. Oh, you know what RV's fighting for? RV is fighting to keep Fly above that cut line. And if Storm wins the stage, it is not going to happen. I mean, that's it. It won't happen unless RV could beat Storm out for the stage. And it still might not happen because Fly's struggling way too much for being in the playoffs. I mean, RV's outran him. I've never seen a non-playoff driver be able to outrun his playoff teammates really ever. This doesn't happen very often, but RV's doing it. RV's gonna turn Storm! Up into the wall he goes! Out of the final turns, RV's gonna get a 2 or 3. But he's gonna save his teammate as RV wins stage 2. As the 20's gonna flip, crossing the line. As we still have 25 laps to go, we'll finish those 25 laps after this. Welcome back to Talladega. Storm really just got flipped up, over, and onto the ground. The 20 did the same. As Arby got a 2 or 3. We're going to see what's happening. Pretty bad move by RV. Storm and RV will swap positions, maybe for the stage. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out after the race, but they will swap stages. They will swap at least for the restart. So Storm will start first. As Fly needs these points, so does Buddy. Points are a lot in the playoffs, especially knowing next week. Maybe next week, probably not. As this next week will probably be an off week. But these cars next race, they go to Las Vegas to end out the round of 10, as 2 drivers will go home out of the 10 who showed up for the playoffs. Right now, it is the 20 and the 43 entering this race who would go home, and the playoffs ended after Darlington. But we're going to see what's happening as the 9 car turning someone again. Let's see if we'll get a 2 or 3 of the day. It'd be bad if a playoff driver got parked. And it's bad enough if anyone gets parked, but especially a playoff driver. Soccer is on a 2 or 3. RV is on a 2 or 3 as well. And they still have a lot of time left to get that 3rd warning, so they really have to be clean today. As Fly is going to now go up front. Last year's winner, Lil, now going low, got forced low. He's going to lift. It's exactly what everyone else should be doing. Lifting and then finding a hole in the traffic. So smart move there by Lil to definitely not wreck yourself out of this. But now Lil and Buddy are going to be pushing. Do they have enough time to get past Fly? They're going to get there. Most likely they're side by side really fast. Buddy realizes it's not going to work, so he's going to right back down to Fly. Chevy's helping forwards, leaving the championship favorite out of line as someone just turned the 18 again. Did not see who it was, so I'm not going to give a warning because I did not see what happened there. But he's not a playoff driver. See what's going to happen now. Buddy to the lead of this race in that McDonald's car. He's going to lead. Meanwhile, 3 wide for a bit. Lil almost got taken out. Almost got turned there. That is a very aggressive block as Fly's going to go to the inside of Storm. Pretty competitive so far. So here comes Lil. Oh! Payback from last week. Lil is going to turn Buddy. He's going to get a warning for that. That is payback for turning him. But we all knew it was going to happen. Lil knows what he would have done. Lil knows, especially after last week where Buddy took Lil out at the end of the race, which put Lil in a bad spot in points. Lil told me that he was going to do it, and he got the warning for it, so it might not mean a lot right now, but it could mean something later, especially if he turns him again. But Buddy definitely going to try to get revenge, as Lil is your leader, the back-to-back Daytona 500 champion, out in front of the playoff race. We'll be right back really quick after this. Welcome back after a quick water break for me. As Buddy, on his radio, he said that Lil is done, and Lil will probably with Shiver Me Timbers, so Lil's definitely not scared what Buddy's gonna do. But Buddy ain't gonna get there. He just put him and Fly in a bad spot on the track. All the way back there, Fly tries to get payback there. As he's gonna have to lift for that. See if he lifts. He does. As Buddy put him in a bad spot. Now it's Storm versus Lil for the lead of this race. A very exciting Talladega race so far. Especially with the new setup, it is harder to pass. And the winner will more likely deserve it. It's going to be hard to get there. I'm Lil and Storm. They're actually about to communicate. It looks like I'm just trying to push them away from this pack and pray not for a caution. We have a train back there, as you can see, as we'll go on to Buddy. Buddy is falling back. He almost got Bandy there. Put Bandy in a horrible spot. It's very important here to really try to work together. Find your teammates on the track. And that, I mean, you don't even have to find your teammates. Find your friends. And that is what Storm and Lil are doing right now, is they're going to try to pull away with the pack as Fly and Bandy really competitive as the 20 spins on the pit road. You'll probably have to merge for that unless it's a dead car. It is a dead car. Yes, no, it's not. The 20 is still alive. The 20 will be able to merge. As very competitive here between Fly and Bandy. Also, if you got kicked, that means it is way too laggy for fans to be doing it. And backups who we don't need in this race. So that is why we do not have. That's why I kicked some people who were probably going to back up, but we didn't have any cars available that were playoff cars. We'll only let people back up playoff cars really from now on, as it is just unnecessary apparently. Or I'll just let the drivers pick, but I know especially for this one we've been experiencing way too much lag, so there'll be no new backups in this race. Yeah, we do have a reserve for Fly, but he did schedule that, which I'm okay with, especially if he needs it, as Storm and Lil are pushing almost a bad spot there. It looks like the 20 will merge and Bandy will probably merge. It's a very good race so far. Here from Talladega. As earlier tonight, Kansas in the NASCAR Cup Series, they went to Kansas as Kurt Busch in the Michael Jordan car took the checkered flag. That was a really, really good race. Top three was Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, and Kyle Busch. We'll see if we get the top three today. Speedy Energy top three should be fun. But Lil continuing to lead out front. Storm now going to try to go inside. But he's going to go right back there. His Buddy. Oh, wait, that's not Buddy. That is Flick. Flick is trying to catch up. He's not led a single lap today. The lap leaders have been Lil, Storm, and Soccer, which is insane to me that, like, Flick or Fly. I mean, Fly led one lap. Buddy led for a bit. But that is it, as there's a huge lag spike. Oh, my goodness. They're all going to save it. We are all good. Hopefully. There's a huge lag spike. Let's see what's happening here. Is this race, I mean, it was a really good race entering. Pretty hyped up, especially Talladega. It's one of the more competitive races, really, in Roblox in general, probably because it is plate track and everyone has an equal chance, especially with these super speedways. It's way closer racing, but not with this Dega. It has been modified where it is like this, and it's more harder to pass, which I actually feel like makes for better racing, as it is really, the winner would really deserve it, because they have to really block. You know, they don't really need to block on the backstretch, unless they get a run, but it really matters on who you're going to be with for this race, as we'll be right back really quick. Welcome back. Lil, still your leader, as we only left for about 30 seconds, as Fly still trying to cut corners. And I might just watch Fly at this point. He seems to be the most entertaining here, as he loves that grass. Might take a look at Buddy real quick on his road to revenge, as he actually inside Hot Wheels in a bad spot there. And it looks like Hound, who pretty much a guy who should be a D1 driver next year. We'll find out. And a very nice 11 card. Let's talk about that. That is a beautiful paint scheme made by Zen, I think. I think it was Zen. Whoever made it, shout out to you. That's a really well good done job paint scheme. I know Zen made the 12, which I think looks pretty nice as well. And speaking of that, let's go to Zen in a Sonic car. That movie just came out, Sonic 2. But yeah, as Nike versus Hendrick for the lead. Now we're 16 laps to go. Now 15. Coming to the line this time. Yeah, but we'll talk about how fun of a race it's been. I mean, I've really enjoyed it. It's been fun day for some racing. Have some great racing today, especially sports in general. There are a bunch of game sevens. I think there's like 7 game 7s in the NBA and the NHL, which are all pretty entertaining, I would think. Speaking of that earlier, the Celtics eliminated the Bucks from contention, and then we go to the Penguins and Rangers are tied in their Game 7 matchup. I'm pretty sure the Mavericks play later on in a Game 7 matchup against the Suns. So yeah, lots happening in the sports world. Same with the SCS as a very important race today. Dega is always the wild card, and remember, if you win, you're in, which is huge. Can't tell, Buddy is actually trying to catch up to his new rival in Lil as Buddy. I don't know why it said he got third. He's all the way back there. He definitely didn't get third. But it glitches out sometimes. But Lil, your leader from Dega, he's basically led this entire final run, which is pretty good for him as it looks like Storm's gonna get a huge push. See who that's from real quick. Storm, huge push from. It's going to be Zen. As Hound's up front for the first time today. I haven't really noticed he was out front a lot today. He's done a good job, especially as a backup. As they're actually putting Storm out of it really quick. As I know Arby's definitely watching the stream. He just said go Suns. Yeah, I don't really. I'm rooting for the Mavericks to win that one, even though I don't really watch basketball. But a lot's happening as not Hot Wheels, Hound down the track. Hound backing up for Hot Wheels into the wall they go. Big one! Oh my goodness! Hound up and over. Caution is out. The big one at Talladega. The big one. Hound goes up and over. As there'll be a race back to the line, the 11 going up and over, the big one eventually having to happen. As the 11 does get a 1 of 3 for that. Wow. The big one is going to happen eventually. It looks like the 11 straight up did a 360 around the circle. If that was a gymnastics, that is a 10 out of 10 for Hound. So he goes up, over, flipping, and does a 360. As it looks like Lil will win the race back. Wow. What a wreck. That will definitely be in the highlight reel after this race. Especially knowing highlights are a lot easier when you have the full race, because that means you could get big wrecks like that. So yeah, we'll be right back after this as we get it set up for the continuation of this race. Guys, we're going to do a little points update. This is a points after Darlington. Bandy 1. Flick is 46 points above. Zen is 24. Buddy 21. Lil 20. Hot Wheels 13. Fly 11. Soccer 6. Storm down 6. Hot Wheels down 8. Probably changes. Flick could actually lock himself in today with a really good race. We're going to see what is happening. See if we're ready for this one. As there's going to be a 6-lap dash. The restart is the most important part of any race. Especially your Dega, the 24 jumped. The 24 is going to have to lift. That's actually going to give Flick the lead. The 24 really jumped there. As that was a horrible restart. For 24, oh, Fly got turned. Into the pack he goes. They're all going to save it. As Zen now into the lead as they're 4 wide for a second there. As Zen, I mean, the way the draft has been lowered will definitely change that back next year. As this, I don't know, I think Lil was kind of just experimenting this race. As now it's realized Zen, you just got to cruise. He could really win this race. And they Rex just happened behind him. Zen got to get back to Zen. Zen really needing to win this race. I mean, he doesn't really need to win. He's in a great spot in points, as you can tell. But, I mean, the win would just make everything much more better. As he's a 4-10 lead, he's going to need the draft. As, I mean, two people complained about Storm, so we'll give him the warning there. This will be a one of 3. Nah, nothing you can do about that. As you can see there. Can Storm even get there? Will Storm get there? Lil's going to push. I mean, they're going to get there. And they'll probably have at least two laps to make a move. As Zen really trying to cruise as we got a train alert. A choo-choo train besides Flick who wants to, like, go along. Like, Flick really had to ruin that. Upset and Flick. Why would you do that, man? We had a train going and you just ruined it like that. You got everyone else to ruin it and someone just got turned. They're going to save it, though, so we're going to stay green. As the lead now is 3/10 from Zen to Storm. Guys, oh no, someone hard into the wall. They're going to have to merge. As you see the 24, I mean, Storm cannot get there. Storm won't get there. He has to get there in the turns or else this thing's over. As Fly will get a warning for not merging to the back like he was supposed to. Storm and Lil have to draft. As, yeah, Zen did jump, and that gave him a huge lift, so I'm actually going to give him a warning for barely lifting. Because he did barely lift. He didn't really try to lift, and that is why he's in the lead and in a spot to win this race. As Fly, his car stopped. I'm not controlling that. I can't control it. As we'll continue this game. 2 laps to go. This be your last chance to merge. As Storm's going to get there. Storm's going to have. is the 24 and the 43. The 43 is going to get there. Storm's got to get there. He can, as Soccer, I don't know if he turned him, but he'll just have to go to the back as I'm changing laps one more time. I think that's kind of karma for Buddy. Now, he did put Lil into the dump last week. Can Zen get away from Storm? It's going to be the Speedy Energy white flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Speedy Energy. Can Storm get to Zen and try to take this win away? He's going to have the draft. He's going to have an opportunity. He's going to have to move him. It is Talladega. Do not be afraid to move him. Onto the back bumper. Storm, gonna have to try something right now. He's gonna lose a bit there. I have to beat him. He's not catching up. You'd see the tiny little gap. He goes inside. He's gonna have to try something. He's only gonna have one chance to make this move. Into 3 and 4. Storm with the run. Trying to get the inside. Zen blocks. They're still blocking. Storm pushing. Storm's gonna have to try something to the inside. There goes Storm. Storm and Zen right there. At the line. It is gonna be drafting hard. Will it be enough? At the line. Photo finish. Zen wins at Talladega. Talladega winner. Zen. Wow, what a finish. As it looks like Zen is going to be, Zen's going to be the winner of this race. Hey, good finish here from Talladega. As we'll be right back with the final results after this. After a very, very long review, Zen is your winner. Zen will get his second win of the year. Zen is your winner from Zen wins from Talladega. So thank you for watching, and